Want to welcome you to this morning, Thursday.
I just want to welcome you to this morning. Welcome
to the live stream podcast.
Welcome to Thursday. Unless you're listening on Friday or Saturday or
it is a beautiful
in
day
2025.
It looks like a beautiful day on the outside. You look beautiful on the outside. You're rocking a new outfit. It's basically, I'm not going to make fun of you. I already did that.
That feels like you just did.
No. You're wearing a t-shirt. That's a dress.
Yeah, I'm not even in the. Are we crooked?
I think I don't know. I didn't.
Such professional podcasters.
No, what is it? Bush league.
Amateur
hour.
Amateur just means we're not getting paid.
Oh, we get paid.
That's all that means.
We get paid in the Lord's love. All right, here we are wearing a dress. Wearing a t-shirt with no pants.
Shorts on.
Would you wear those shorts in public without a dress on? Those, okay. All right. You look gorgeous today.
I know it's confusing.
I feel like we're going to, I feel like you could play tennis and walk a runway all at the same time.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I know it's confusing because you just wear the same shorts and a black t-shirt every day.
When my shorts get dirty, I wear different pair of shorts.
Only out of necessity.
And I have a bevy of shorts. I have jean shorts.
I know what you have.
They have rips. They have folds. I have
You have a preference for one pair of shorts that are very close to getting thrown in the garbage. Very close.
I get stuck in my wardrobe. It is true. I feel a little bit overweight, a little bit overweight. So comfortable is the fashion.
I'm almost coming up on my workout commencement.
Do you find that I motivate you? Like when I start doing something, you're like, you wanna do.
This has nothing to do with you.
No.
Last year, I started working out right before my birthday, and so I'm just feeling that. Oh, I should start doing that again.
Why did you quit?
I would say that I know that I quit once we started getting up in the morning and going into a place of work every day, and we were working on that every day, Monday to Friday. That's when I quit. I have difficulty getting up earlier to work out. That is not something that I want to do.
No, but you could slide it into the day.
I want to sleep until 7. That's what I want.
That's
to do.
great.
I want to sleep till 7.
I think our lifestyles can maintain that commitment.
What happens though is that I would need to work out at a different point in the day, and that's not happening.
And you have a lot of space in your day for that to happen.
It could, yeah.
And I'm not minimizing your efforts throughout the day. You do have a lot of space.
It feels like you are.
It might feel like it, but I'm not. Let's not be running on our feelings and our emotions because we say dumb things.
I am, in my mind, running over the options and considering the possibilities of how I could incorporate exercise, and not exercise for I want to look great, but exercise because I know that it's
feel great,
good for me. It's good for my body. It's good for my mind.
That's just like recovery. We don't go into recovery to look great. We go into recovery to feel great. Take that with you today. Do you think you would ever incorporate a weighted vest?
No.
Rucking.
We should start reading though.
I did it today, day 4. All right, here we go.
I'm very proud of you on day 4.
Thank you.
You went yesterday? I didn't know that you went yesterday.
No, I'm just saying I don't do Wednesday, so I do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Okay. We are here to keep you accountable. That's what we're doing.
I don't need
you
accountability.
Have invited us. No, you invited us in. No, actually,
I just get excited.
I'm just going to replay Monday's video where you actually said that you were talking about it for accountability. I'm positive that was in Monday's
I just get excited about things, and then people stick me to it.
We're here to hold you accountable.
Hold me accountable.
We are here for you.
Rucking. Anybody want to come rucking? It's a beautiful way to work out. For the people that hate working out, the people that hate cardio and weightlifting, rucking is the way to go. Your hand is hot.
We're not here for you for that.
Okay.
Rucking. We're here for you for accountability.
Thanks.
To pester you.
Okay, August the 11th. Let's get this show on the road.
Pester you.
Serena Williams. Hey, did the Canadian win last night?
What?
the Canadian tennis player.
I have a friend I can ask. Can I call a friend?
She's I forget her name, but we've watched Bianca. Yes. Yeah. Wow. We've watched her 2 nights in a row, but last night got a little bit lengthy and I went to bed. Yeah. But she was winning.
I have a friend who's tennis obsessed.
Who is there are a lot of people that are tennis, like they love tennis.
Yeah.
Like, man, it's
particularly one player.
The men's game goes Nadal. So long. Oh yeah. I get it.
All right, go. Oh wow, we've wasted all morning.
5 minutes.
Don't waste
don't waste your day with idle chit chat. Even with a growing how's that coffee? That's an espresso.
Trying
right?
to get it
Do you
in
like
me.
the espresso?
No, it's so
you just
bad.
Want to
this particular
beer bong it.
This is not actually an espresso. This is from Amazon. It's okay. I'm not enjoying it.
I can tell the struggle. I've turned you into a coffee lover. They have caffeine pills and stuff, right?
But just like I like caffeine. To sleep till 7, I like to have coffee before we do this.
We all do. Said everybody. Even with a growing understanding of the 12-step or the Al-Anon philosophy, we might find it difficult to accept such a statement as this. Here it is. What do you think the statement is? I need coffee in the morning.
Coffee first.
Al-Anon is a way to personal freedom, or the fellowship, whatever it is a way to personal freedom. I know that stumps people. Suppose I feel like a prisoner, trapped in an irksome way of life, as so many do. Irksome. Oh, irksome. What am I doing about it? ? My obvious impulse is to try to manipulate the things and people around me into being more acceptable to me, like making them more like me, turning them more into God's image. Do I argue, rage, weep to make my spouse behave in a way I think will make me happier? Happiness isn't one that way. Freedom from despair and frustration can come only from changing in myself the attitudes that are maintaining the conditions that cause me grief. Wow. Today's reminder: I have the power to set myself free by conquering the personal shortcomings that chain me to my problems. And not the least of these is the short-sightedness that has made me refuse to accept responsibility for the way I am. Here's a quote out of Romans: "Be not overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good."
Yes.
So the one thing that I disdain in this, I think the beginning of the reading is great.
Okay.
I appreciate this irksome way of life because we have, in our recovery, I don't think we lived an irksome way of life before recovery. I think we lived.
You did.
I would go well beyond irksome.
Okay.
Like irksome means like I gotta pull on my new sweater. Oh crap!
No,
I'm irked. No, but like we lived out in a war zone for 10 years.
Yes, we did.
So very like I wouldn't say war and missiles, and it's just like it's an irksome way of living. I think we in recovery have lived an irksome way of living.
Yes.
And we have manipulated each other into trying to be better people, but are we doing that for ourselves? For you to be a better person, for me.
Okay.
But yes, and we do that in recovery as well, in the manipulation of trying to get people to do what I need to do, what they need to do for my life to be happier. Okay. So we can do that. I think we have lived an irksome recovery in parts of the last 15 years. But with these character defects, and what they're saying is that freedom from despair and frustration can only come from changing in myself the attitudes that are maintaining the conditions that cause me grief. If I could change those things, I would have already.
Oh, right.
And I think I need the power of God because that's my solution.
Right.
I don't go back into, I got some clean time, I got some recovery time, and now I'm going to make these changes. I'm going to be a better person by doing this, this, this. What if God, and that's the thing about not being awakened to, like, we're so used to playing God. So we feel, and I'm talking to me, that I can make these personal changes within myself that I think make me look bad in front of you. I'm going to try to make these changes so that I won't live in an irksome life. But I don't have the power. I don't believe that I have the power to do that. God has to come in and wash me clean
Right.
how he wants me to.
But the point of the reading is to get yourself somewhere where you're going to be on a path to freedom. That's, to me, that's the point of this reading. Get yourself somewhere. So this particular book is an Al-Anon book, which is for the families of alcoholics. And so this book is saying Al-Anon is a way to personal freedom. And so, and it's saying this is difficult to accept. And I've experienced that, where I've talked to people and said, like, yes, you're trapped in horrific circumstances, because people call, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And often one of my first things is, you need to get somewhere where you're going to hear a message. You're going to have other people around you that are going through the same thing. And this is a pathway where you're going to hear a path to personal freedom. And what they don't want to hear is you need to work on yourself. They don't want to hear that. And that I would say is irksome to people more.
I remember going, like, trying to be convinced to go to treatment for the last time.
Yeah.
And I remember so hard inside of me. So, like, I will go if you go because you need it too. So, and I'm like, I didn't want to go because if I went, that might mean that I might change, but you won't change. Right. And I'm still judging you and condemning you, saying that my problems are all because of you. So if you don't change, then I'll still have my problems.
Best case scenario, if you're in a marriage, is where both people decide to be humble, to stop being so, stop being so blamey and like putting it on each other, and be willing to like just do what we need to do for ourselves. So I went to Al-Anon, you finally went and did something, and then I quit for a while. So then that makes it hard again. But best case scenario, we both go work on ourselves with God.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think often what happens in a reading like this is all the stuff that you're talking about is definitely where people need to get to. But it's so hard for them to get there. Yeah. It's so hard for people to get there. It's really hard for people.
So the first thing is what we're saying is to get free, come into the meeting, into the fellowship.
And this
see you Wednesday at noon.
LifeLab and Ashes to Rubies is what we've tried to create as a community of fellowship, a group of like-minded people who have gone through experiences and are continuing on the other side of, irksome. Maybe there's still irksome stuff going on, but there's hope and there's been freedom and there's like actually a promise of a new life.
Can you do that part-time?
Oh, well, sure. I do it part-time all the time.
I see so many people put in so much effort when they're sober into their lives and getting their lives back on track. If they put half of that effort into the fellowship, because the fellowship promises to lead you into a relationship with God that will solve all your problems. It'll give you meaning and purpose and definition for your new life.
Yeah.
But we can't add the fellowship into our old life.
Well, I think at the beginning, it's again one
of
those
murky waters.
It's again one of those things where like trying to convince people, oh no, just give up everything. It's like,
and step one's concede.
Step on the path. Just step on the path. So few people
concede.
And keep coming back. I think that's why we often say keep coming back. And in Al-Anon, we always said, come to 6 meetings before you throw it out the window. Like, because even Brene Brown says your first AA meeting, like your first 12-step meeting, you're going to hate it. Like, you do not want to be there. Your second 12-step meeting, she describes it so much better. And she describes it in clinical language. She describes it like as a psychologist. She describes it of what's actually happening and why we don't adjust to circumstances like that. Mm-hmm. So your first meeting, your second meeting, your third meeting, she says you need to keep coming back. Like, until you get to that 5th, 6th, 7th meeting where you can actually receive things in a different way, feel more comfortable, and actually like begin to see like, oh, this could be beneficial for my life.
Now that the caffeine has kicked in on this side of the table, this side of the table has a caffeine around 10 o'clock. So join me at the Booch Pit today. We have a new seasonal kombucha. It's Strawberry Blast.
It's too bad.
Made it
It's
myself.
too bad that we have such a wide and vast audience that doesn't all live in Ottawa, though. But if you're in Ottawa, come visit us.
Yeah, come visit us today.
I'm just joking.
All right. Keep the peace. Be of good behavior. We'll see you tomorrow.
Or today at the Booch Pit.
Yeah.